for 20 minutes.
We're still talking about it. It's okay.
Queen V, Empress, time to sweep.
Hope you're ready.
Welcome
back.
But why when I do it, it's a problem. But you do it and it's like, it's okay.
See how it can't be turned off?
Welcome to S.W.E.E.P. S.W.E.E.P, sisters who empower and educate.
Bam! Somebody finally messed it up and it wasn't me. Sisters who educate and empower with purpose. We say that together. Sisters who educate and empower
with purpose. You didn't have to acknowledge that I messed up.
Well, see, I did what you guys wouldn't do. Y'all just let me say it wrong, did the episode,
you know what?
uploaded it.
And I heard myself, I was like, it's not educated. Then it's okay. So forgive me, viewers. I'm going to try that again. Welcome to S.W.E.E.P, sisters who educate and empower with purpose. I'm Empress. Wait, hold on.
Pockets, y'all got that? Okay.
Served. And who are you, ma'am?
I'm Queen V.
Okay.
Effortlessly.
No, that was effort.
No, didn't take a thing out of me.
Yeah, no ma'am. Not ever. That was effort.
And we are so glad to see our faces and our followers
We
and our
are.
supporters.
Yes, because y'all are amazing. Please continue to support us because we have an awesome show today.
We do. We have a surprise.
Surprise!
This is our third daddy. Remember way back in the beginning of S.W.E.E.P,
Like January.
we started a series called Daddies Cry 2 D3. And it was like D2.
And then D3 didn't happen.
It didn't happen, and we were like, in God's time. Well, he didn't send us that daddy, but he did send us our third daddy.
Yay.
We are covering denial today.
Finally. But I'm excited.
You know how preachers are in unrest when they're in a series?
Right.
And they're like, God will let me close this series. I'm so excited God gave us D3.
Ooh, D3. Finally. And you know what?
We just started and it's incomplete.
Only in his time.
Yes. Only in his time.
Only in his time. And we are excited about our third daddy.
We are. So what's underneath the dirt today?
Oh. Underneath the dirt today, I've actually been following this story because it's very sad, but it's also like very inspiring. A few months ago, I don't know if you've heard, there was a couple who had quadruplets. Yes, Carlos and Erica Morales, they had quadruplets. 4 babies. One time.
It's too many people to be carrying in one time.
Yeah, you know, and then right, and they were excited and expecting, and then Erica got rushed to the hospital, the mom, and she ended up passing away.
That's
Yes, and it was a very sad occasion, and here is his daddy
right.
left all alone to raise not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 children
Newborn babies.
At one time.
Newborn babies. Not stair step. They're all the same age.
They're all the same age, and I believe it's 3 girls and 1 boy, and I've been following the story because you want to know what happened to this dad who is stuck, I hate to say stuck is a bad word, that is raising all 4 of these children without mom. And he talks all the time about his support system and his family who's come together to help him raise these 4 little babies without mom. And that is what our third daddy is currently doing.
Yes. And he's doing a wonderful job at it, might we add.
Honey. And
Yes.
she is a doll.
She
She
is.
is adorable.
And the grip she has on that pinky finger.
Just, girl, it's not
like,
going.
Daddy K has no money.
Daddy, I want a pony. Okay. We don't have a backyard, but okay.
So when you see us again, we will be with our third daddy, talking about his beautiful daughter and the experiences they had to go through between then and now. Welcome back.
Welcome back. We have,
Who do we have?
honey, this daddy right here.
There's somebody daddy over here.
Girl, look this young face. Girl, somebody old daddy.
You got a baby.
He got a baby.
Tell us about your baby.
Do you have a name?
Oh, who are you? We go straight to the kids. You know, when they're cute like that, you go straight to the kids.
I would love to. Who are you?
My name is Jeremy Smith.
Mr. Jeremy Smith.
Yes.
Mm.
And you are the father of...
Jada Smith.
Let me say something about Jada.
Let me say something.
I'm surprised she's not here.
That happened. She has been here before.
Yeah, she's quite a character.
I wonder where she gets that from.
Have no idea.
None. Nothing to do with that melting pot.
Nah. Okay, maybe just.
A little bit. So what kind of daddy are you? We wrapped all the way?
Oh, yes, definitely. She knows if she wants something, Daddy will get it for her.
What else can you ask for?
That's so not okay.
Oh, I still got one of those daddies. That's what can you ask for? I mean...
Well, you got the producer like, yes. Yes, honey.
Remain that daddy.
I will.
He is just an amazing dad. Like, knowing him, knowing that what he does for his daughter is amazing. She can't date until she's 80.
Correct. Or until I'm dead, whichever one. comes
Whichever one comes first.
I believe you try to hunt her. With everything in me, I just like, Jada, we prayed over my house. He can't get in my house.
How old is Miss Jada?
She is 5. She'll be 6 in November.
6.
Wow.
6. And what's your age, sir?
I'm 19 when I had her.
Oh,
You were
wait, 6. Oh.
I was 19 when I had her. I'll be 25 in August.
Okay. I was gonna say, wait, hold on, wait. We gotta rethink this. Different angle of the show.
Jada, so how did you, I know you're an amazing dad. How did you meet Jada's mom?
I met her through a mutual friend. Me and my mutual friend, we was real close, and he told me about some chick, and I went over there, met her, everything was good, and so we just continued on.
You had a relationship?
Yes, correct.
Some chick. No, we're going back.
Okay.
Oh, you're going back.
Okay.
He told me about some chick.
Okay.
We don't think no more of our daughter's mother than some chick.
Well, she wasn't my daughter's mother at the time.
Right. But she lasted long enough to have
Yes.
hey.
Yes, she did. You're absolutely right about that. She did last that long.
Okay. So he told you about a young lady.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Now we can keep going.
I'm real mad that you're like, okay, right.
Some chick and baby mama. We not gonna do that today. We're not gonna do that.
No, okay, we're not gonna do baby. We said on sweet. We weren't gonna use a term. So that is your daughter's mom.
Okay.
You want to share? Does she have a name?
Her name's Erin.
Erin.
Aw,
Erin.
that's cute.
How long did the relationship last?
It lasted for about, I'd say 2 years, 2.5 years.
2.5 years. And in that 2 years, we got Jada.
Yeah, I know. Started early.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
We were active.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're active, definitely.
Okay.
We got Jada. She is a blessing.
Yes.
So tell us about this 2-year relationship.
It was all right at first, but after the daughter was born and stuff, it kind of went sideways.
Sideways.
Yeah.
Well, how long were y'all together before she got pregnant?
We was together, I'd say, probably 6 months before she got pregnant.
Okay. Still early enough for you not to know
Yeah.
each other. Okay.
Absolutely right.
Okay. So by the time Jada gets here, we got a totally different woman.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. What did we turn into?
She started messing with drugs. She got heavy on drugs. Yes.
No.
Yes.
You know what type?
Well, when it first started, it was just pills. It was prescription pills. From what I know, that's all she was on. She could have been on other things.
But maybe from the postpartum, or
I couldn't tell you.
wow.
How'd you feel when you found out? Well, first of all, let's get this straight. Was Jada born with drugs in her system?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it happened after she was born.
Right, correct.
Well, how did you feel when you found out?
I was very angry and disappointed at her.
Well, how did you find out?
I found out because I found some prescription drugs in her purse one day, and I asked her about it, and she told me, and I didn't like it. I was disappointed.
Oh, she just came out with it?
Yeah, she just.
Oh, okay,
I
you're not
found
even gonna hide it. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie about it.
No, this is what I do.
This is
I
what
got a
I
baby. Okay. Wow.
do. Well, I mean, like, really. Anger, disappointment. So you mean who ended the relationship?
Oh, I did.
How'd you? Wait a minute. How'd you end it?
I told her I asked her if she was able to give up these drugs and stop doing them. She said no, she wasn't able to. So I said, well, if you're going to choose a life of drugs over your daughter and over our family, I can't be with you, and I can't support that.
That's a hell of a decision to make. Thank you for making that decision.
At 20.
Yeah.
That's
You
what-
carrying on a lot of responsibility.
So,
Why
wow.
Iron Productions
Iron
giving him-
Production is much is stepping it up.
Give him his props. That is a wonderful,
Absolutely.
hard decision to make. Because I know you were in love.
Absolutely.
Yes, I was. I was very
How
much
in love were you?
I was very much in love.
Are you looking for him to measure his love?
I don't want him to measure his love. He need say it.
So
Say it.
I was in love with her.
He married.
Yes, we got married.
Okay, well,
Shortly
see,
after.
she had his
Okay.
baby.
Yeah, exactly.
You better.
Shortly after Jada was born, we got married.
Well, congratulations.
Well, thank
anyway,
you so much.
You tried to
So
do
much.
right.
I tried.
You know, some people's demons are stronger than love. Somebody's a bit bitter. I, for one, am glad he married his daughter's mother.
Okay. You married her.
Yes.
Awesome. Wonderful.
That's correct.
And then you found out about the drugs. You were disappointed and angry.
Correct.
Then what happened after that?
After that, we didn't talk for very much. She would come see Jada. She would pick her up and stuff.
Hold it. She would come see Jada, which means that you had custody.
Yes, correct. Oh yeah, definitely. I had custody of her.
Oh yeah, when I said choose drugs or your daughter, I meant either we gonna be together or she coming with me. I can't leave my daughter with you and these drugs.
Oh no, not at all.
Thanks, no. See, somebody making some sound decisions around here.
Right. At 20.
My God. Because he could have just as easily said, I don't want to deal with this.
Right.
And left.
And you didn't do that.
He didn't do that.
He did not do that. That's very commendable. Like, a lot of young men your age would have been like, you know what, we're good.
But it's sad that we even have to celebrate this because this is the way it should be.
Right.
It should be abnormal
Right.
that somebody would leave their daughter with a drug addicted mother. But
Mm.
it's not.
Right.
But okay.
Let's talk about the divorce.
Okay.
How was it? Was it amicable? Were y'all like, okay, we're gonna divorce and we're good?
Kind of, sort of. It was, like I said, it was mutual at that time. We both felt like this isn't what we wanted, so that's exactly what happened. We got divorced, and I got custody of Jada.
Did she fight for custody?
Yeah, she tried to, but she didn't. She wasn't able to get it.
Yeah.
Did y'all get that?
Yeah.
She tried.
She tried it.
to.
She tried
She
it.
thought about it.
Was that hard?
The divorce or having custody?
You know,
Custody.
getting custody. The divorce. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
we're not talking about like you have divorce and custody. All of that goes like
Right, right,
this.
right. Yeah, it's pretty hard. I mean, the judicial system is not very adamant about giving the dad the kids. So unless you have evidence or anything to prove that she's an unfit mother, 9 times out of 10 you won't get the kid. So since I had evidence and proved that she was an unfit mother, I was able to get my daughter.
Wow.
Evidence. I am production. You had evidence, and it's sad that you have to be the one to provide evidence about a mom. You have to do that, and if it was the other way around, I mean, can we keep it real? Like, she wouldn't have had to do all that.
Probably wouldn't go through so much. I want my baby.
Yes, thank you. Here you go.
Right.
But that's wonderful. So I'm glad that divorce was amicable. Y'all settled your differences.
Right.
She came to see Jada often?
No, not too much. She came probably after the divorce settled. She might have seen her a couple of times after that. Then after that, she didn't come anymore.
Do you know why?
I have no idea.
Okay. I fought for my daughter. You won. I don't want her no more. That's how that comes across to me.
So it's just Jada?
No, she also had, when I met her, she had another daughter. She had another daughter. Her name's Ariana. And I tried to also get custody of her as well, but I wasn't the biological father, so I didn't have any rights. But I still see her.
Oh, good.
Man, this is what I'm talking about. This story is getting better and better to everybody on the set.
Right.
I Am Productions does not dance for the end of the day.
Ever, but he is dancing right now.
Yeah. Okay.
So I really had, you know, but you still see Ariana.
Yes.
See, look at
Taking care of kids that don't even belong to us. We're going to have custody of our daughter. Okay.
I don't see where this is going.
So how old was Jada when all this was happening? The divorce?
Jada she wasn't even a year yet.
Okay, so she's not.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
It's good that she was too young for that.
Right.
My goodness, you feel sorry for those kids that have to decide where they want to go and be part of that whole.
Because it's awful when you hear the stories. Because you hear it all the time about stories where the parents are divorced and the kids are torn.
Yeah.
Where do I go?
Or they take advantage of it and play on emotions and guilt, and then you get some of the issues we have now.
So Aaron did not make an appearance in Jada's life.
No.
So we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
What happened with Aaron?
Oh yeah, Aaron. It was August 9th, 2012. She overdosed on heroin and she died.
Okay.
How old was Jada?
Jada was 3. She was 3.
Wow. And at this point, she hadn't really seen her mother.
No, not at all. Actually, the crazy thing is she seen her exactly a month before she died. She seen her July 9th, 2012. She actually seen her a month before she died.
Wow, these dates are still
Yeah.
very present in your mind.
Definitely.
So what did that take you through?
Honestly, I mean, I hated it that the fact that my daughter would have to grow up without her mother. But honestly, her death really didn't take that big of a toll on me.
Wow. You had already basically completely detached yourself.
Right, correct.
Wow. So does Jada know anything about her mother now?
She knows of her mother, like she knows who she is. If she sees a picture of her, she knows who she is. But I mean, as far as the aspect of how she died and stuff, she doesn't know any of that.
Do you think that would be a story you would ever tell her?
Probably when she gets old enough. Probably when she gets in high school or something. I don't think I'm gonna just flat out tell her.
No, you don't.
No,
You don't throw that on that baby.
We're not going to share
Right.
No, I'm not envious of you at all. I don't even know how to start that conversation. I'm sure at some point she'll be curious what happened.
Right.
Does she understand? Like, did she understand what happened? She knows that her mom. What is her understanding?
Oh well, she understands that her mom's dead and her mom's in heaven, and she's not coming back. She understands that.
The details of it.
No, she doesn't understand any of the details of it, but she knows that
I
she's
don't understand
not
the
living
details of it, and I'm grown.
anymore.
So tell us.
Do you want to tell us the details? Like, what do you know about her death?
I just know that she overdosed. She was at somebody's house and she overdosed, and they tried to take her to the hospital, and she didn't come back.
Well, so tell us about your support system. Because you're 19 having a baby, then you're 20 getting a divorce and getting custody. So.
Oh yeah, my biggest support system was definitely my family.
Mm-hmm.
They helped me out a lot during the whole situation, and that was my big support system.
So Jada's everybody's baby.
Oh yeah, Jada's everybody.
You're daddy.
Yes.
But she got all these mamas and aunties.
Exactly.
Just as sweet. She the only baby around?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no, y'all got a monster.
She's a monster. Lord have mercy. She is no, she's not.
But there's not a shortage of love.
No.
And that is
No.
the most important thing. Now I really hope that she don't get mad at all y'all, because y'all know. But yeah.
What was your lowest? If there was a low point, do you know what your lowest point was during this whole relationship in Jada's life?
I'd say probably the lowest point for me is when we actually had to get the divorce. When she figured out she didn't want to be with her family, and she didn't want to, try to make things work, and she chose the drugs over the family. That was my lowest point, I would say.
Wow. I can see that. You don't love us enough
Right.
to stop doing what you're doing. As a mother and as a wife, you don't love this life over that one.
That's a hard pill to swallow. Tell us about Jada now.
She's a handful. She's definitely a handful. And like I said, Daddy gets her everything she wants, whenever she wants it.
So are we just spoiled
Yes.
out of this world?
Yes.
I mean, is there discipline involved?
Yeah, there's definitely discipline involved.
Okay. Because I know we wrapped around my father's finger, but at no point do you cross that line.
Oh,
Don't even get close to it, because you might fall over there and then it'll be a problem.
Just a little. No, we don't even get close to the line.
no, not at all. She knows to behave. She knows to be on her best behavior when Daddy's around.
Oh.
No, we need that all the time. Don't be wreaking havoc to work. So you're on D3 for the denial portion of the series.
Okay.
Can you tell us about your moment of denial?
When I found out she was on drugs, I denied it. I didn't think. I was like, when I first found the pills, I was like, no, this can't be right. I thought maybe it was a mix-up or something, but it wasn't. When I asked her about it and confronted her about it, she said, yeah, I was doing it.
Was there ever a point where there was denial from Jada? Like, there was a point where you were like, you couldn't see her, or Aaron may have said something that made you think that Jada was not your baby?
No, she never said anything to me saying that she's not yours or anything. She always told me that Jada was mine, and like I said, I believe 100% she's mine.
I mean, she was just so straightforward about everything.
Yeah.
Yes, this your baby. Yes, I'm on this. Yes, I'm doing this. She wasn't hiding nothing.
I mean, The only thing that like the denial portion would be was that like your denial piece was like, really?
Right.
Right.
You drugs? Really?
There's no way you're gonna choose that over us. I'm sure when you asked, it was just like, this is to help you get your life together.
Exactly. Like I said, when she told me that she would rather pick the drugs, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that she would want to pick those drugs over, being with us. So.
Wow. Well, what kind of life did you guys have?
It was pretty. It was okay. We used to like I said after she got pregnant, we moved in together. We had an apartment, and after our daughter was born, before Jada was born, we moved out of the apartment, and like I said, that's when she stayed with her mom at the time, and I was staying with my mom, and then that's when I found out about the whole drug situation.
It's the beginning of this brand new family.
Right.
We got this. It's us. Wait. Oh wow. That's horrible.
So how did your family react to all this? Because you mamas and sisters and grand. Look, my brother can't come home and tell me that his wife is nothing, and she got my niece over there. Nope.
No, that wasn't too thrilled. About it at all.
Nobody threatened Erin. Her life was never in danger.
Well, I can't say.
I was being sarcastic.
I'm not going to put my family's business out there like that, so.
But the thing is, they cared. Okay?
Yes, they did.
They cared enough to be like, no, it's not okay, and we gonna help you.
Right.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we're gonna take a break. Just when we come back, you get to holler at some young guy or some woman who might be dealing with some of the stuff Erin was dealing with, and you're gonna get to talk to them and give them some advice.
All of your fence and decking needs. Choose a professional with over 40 years experience and a AAA rating with the Better Business Bureau. Super Fence Company is committed to going the extra mile to ensure customer satisfaction. Call 214-454-4847 today and schedule your free estimate. Our motto is, your privacy is our priority.
Back here with our third
Daddy number 3. We finally completed the series.
It's only been 7 months.
Yeah. From January to July.
All right.
But God does things in His time.
In His time.
And we are so thankful that you were excited to do this.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
We all know I dig deep. So, of course, you have a little girl.
Yes.
She's beautiful.
Thank
We
you.
have to know, are you dating, and how does that affect you and Jada if you're interested in somebody?
It affects a lot because I don't only date for me. I got to date for her too because I need somebody.
Yes!
Wait a minute,
Take your children into account while you are trying to add people into your lives.
Exactly. We're definitely a package deal, and I definitely need somebody to step up and try to be that mother figure that she doesn't have.
So if you don't want to be nobody's mama, don't call him. You can't handle that.
So how many women have Jada actually met?
She hasn't met any.
If you don't cut it, you don't cut it, baby. That makes all the sense in the world to me.
What? Don't it?
How many anus is she supposed to have?
Well, I actually like that because a lot of times I know that there are women who constantly bring men around their children. And I've never thought that was
very dangerous.
That you should not do that. And for you to be like, there's not a chick who can meet my baby, awesome. So are you dating anyone?
Currently, no, I'm not dating anyone.
Oh, he's single.
He's single. But he has a baby girl and she's spoiled. So don't come in there trying to get all in between. Don't do that. Don't do that. So, do you think that what happened between you and Erin may have something to do with your dating standards now?
I would say yes, probably. For the most part, yeah, it would be.
How?
We
Elaborate.
want to know.
As far as I said, trust and connection and all that stuff. I want to make sure this is the right person before I go ahead and leap into that. Before everything gets confused or anything gets misread or anything like that. So
I can
definitely make
imagine
sure.
loving again being hard.
You think it's hard?
Yeah, I guess you'd say yeah. It's pretty hard.
Such a sweetie.
He's single.
With a 6-year-old. With an almost 6-year-old. She's almost 6. And grown.
What?
Very
She's
much
not
so.
3.
I'll never forget. Anyway.
But
So,
she's beautiful.
Thank you.
She's
Thank you.
beautiful.
you guys saw the pictures. Send us some pictures.
Yeah,
You guys will see the pictures. So, there is a 19-year-old brand new father out there, or a 20-year-old husband and father out there,
Right.
or just anybody who is struggling with, my wife has another life, whatever the addiction may be,
Right.
and it can not be a part of them and their child's life.
Right.
What do you say?
I just say, make sure you take care of kids. Kids are most important of everything. And just, make sure, this is the person that you want to be with, and make sure that you can make everything as smooth as possible, and connection and communication is the key. Just make sure you do that, and if you can follow those, you'll be good to go.
That was so sweet. I love it.
I am production.
I love it. That is so sweet. And it's Sam. I mean, there's nothing that he said I would disagree with. Communicate. Take care of the children. Once you have children, your happiness is second. I'm sorry. They're not responsible for them. You're responsible for them.
Thank you.
So you not being able to go out every weekend and throw it back.
Turn up.
Pick it up and put it in a bag and take it.
Throw it in a circle. Throw it in a circle.
Throw it in the car and go home. Yeah.
That goes away with children.
Or at least pause.
But do you have a social life?
Not really too much. I mostly just work. That's about all I do most of the time. If I'm not working, I'm
Because
sleeping.
she has to eat every day. So whoever the woman is has to understand he has a baby. He works all of the time. So he's not with her, or at work he sleep.
There you go. Work, child.
So try to drive him off lunch at work or something.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
Two birds, one stone.
You better want some lunch. You better want some lunch. I'm not even mad at that. I think it's wonderful though, and you did it at such a young age. All of that takes into account, it's a bunch of women out there going, oh, that's so wonderful. It's work.
So who do you think you accredit that maturity to? I mean, did you see that growing up, or? Because it's not, I just can't get over at 20. You just made the decision. My daughter over everything, and that was life.
I guess I have to say my parents. I guess they made me the man I am here today. So I just
Good job.
Good job. Mama,
Good
Daddy,
job.
good job.
so,
Good. You came out all right.
well, thank you. I appreciate
Well, now I'm like, he's single.
I mean, is this an auction? Do we
We don't auction off the guests.
And 25.
25.
With a job.
With a
And
job.
a little princess that you have to compete with, so don't. just be very understanding all the time.
We are glad that you came. Is there anything else, any other piece of advice that you're like, I need to share this?
No, I think I've pretty much said everything. I think I said everything. Like I said, just connection and communication is the key. If you have those things set right in place, you'll be okay.
About that connection. Make sure you know what that is, though. It's not always love.
Alright.
Sometimes, we just in the flesh. I'm showing a little bit more than I usually do. Sometimes that flesh. So understand the connection. Take the time to figure out what that is. Because then you'll have a lifelong connection to somebody that wasn't supposed to last that long if you're not careful.
Right.
Well, thank you.
Well, I appreciate y'all both for having me.
No problem. It was fun.
Oh, yeah,
You know, we are big on bringing people back.
Okay. Well,
We have a show for the fellas coming up.
Yes.
You're on it.
okay. I'll definitely be here.
Okay.
And I Am Productions is going to be in front of the camera.
Front of the camera.
For once.
And only once.
He used to always fight us. No, I'll work behind the
I
camera.
work
I'll work
behind the camera.
And as soon as we brought this show to him, he was like, okay, I can do that.
I can do that. I can do that show.
Be looking for that. These next few episodes, be looking for that.
And you'll see our wonderful daddy. And we are so happy you came to talk to us, Jeremy. And when we come back, we gonna mop it up.
Hey,
Mop it up. Hey.
Mr. Clean.
All of your fence and decking needs. Choose a professional with over 40 years experience and a AAA rating with the Better Business Bureau. Super Fence Company is committed to going the extra mile to ensure customer satisfaction. Call 214-454-4847 today and schedule your free estimate. Our motto is, your privacy is our priority.
And my, hey, and my,
Mop.
Hey.
Hey.
get clean, nice and shiny.
Mop
Let
and
it
glow.
dry, and then walk on it.
And then walk on it.
You walk on your mama wet floor.
Baby. Baby, you be re-mopping. Oh my gosh. It's time to mop.
It's time to mop our moments of purpose.
And you gonna kill, honey.
Am I?
You gonna wreck it.
Well, Lord, speak through me, please.
In Jesus' name.
Amen. Yes.
Our Mop It Up is coming from Psalms 119, of course, the New Century Version, beginning at verse 105. Your word is like a lamp for my feet and a light for my path. I will do what I have promised and obey your fair laws. I have suffered for a long time. Lord, give me life by your word. Lord, accept my willing praise and teach me your laws.
Okay. We're not perfect. We don't always get it right.
I don't know.
We fail God sometimes.
Well, okay.
Look, you
Yes, we do.
We fail him sometimes. But that does not have to be our end. We can make mistakes. We have to be taught, just as children,
Yes.
right from wrong. How can we learn if we're not spending time in his word and learning his ways and his will for our lives?
Learn his ways?
Yes.
What do you mean? Because my way works, honey.
Not so much. I have suffered. What is it? I have suffered for a long time.
A long time.
That would be us doing it our way.
I absolutely agree.
And so when it said, Lord, accept my willing praise and teach me your laws, that absolutely comes from, Lord, allow me to spend time with you. Show me you and show me what you have for me.
We don't ever, it's times when we do not, I won't say ever. There are times when we don't wait to hear God's voice.
No, we ask and then we move forward. Like we already had the answer. I just said that for formalities.
And God ain't said nothing.
His word is a lamp unto our feet. Because we have walked ourselves into some very dark places. We don't know how to get back home. We make decisions on our own. We walk blindly into situations that God did not intend for us to go through And we need him to get us out. And the only way to do that is to spend time with him so that you may recognize his voice. So that you will know that it is him leading you from your life of sin into your life of righteousness.
And I believe with my whole heart that that's exactly what happened with our daddy. That God spoke to him. And you know, people say, oh, that's just common sense. There are a lot of people who choose to stay or in that situation whether they feel like it's right or not.
Absolutely.
And you have to be still and know that God is God.
Yes.
And I believe that our daddy knew that God was saying, you have to do what's best for her. I blessed you with your daughter. You have to do what's best for her.
Because trust, God knew what was coming. He already knows the choices you're going to make. He's already provided the provisions to get you out of that should you want to be free from it. So, spend time with God. Spend more time with God than you spend with yourself. Does that make sense? Okay, spend more time with God than you do with self. In self. Stop. You're not helping you. You're not helping you. We cannot help ourselves. Only God can do that for us. Because we are why we are where we
I
are.
love that. It says, teach me your laws. Some of us don't know what they are.
Yeah, he meant every last one of them.
All of them, his laws. I mean, they say we're supposed to obey the laws of the land, which is true. But his laws are, you can't play with those. Leave him. Do what he asks you to do. Because if he
Commanded. There was no question.
Commanded. Command. What's another word? Charge. I charge you with that. And I believe with my whole heart and everything that when God charges us to do something, if we don't do it or we run away from it, he's the master at substitution. He will find somebody and will choose somebody to do what he called you to do. Don't let that be you.
So learn to trust God and learn to live for God. We love you.
Oh, good. Good.
Is it clean?
It's clean.
Is it dry?
It's clean.
We will see you guys in our next episode.